Las playas no son de nadie, son de todos y todo el mundo, ¿verdad? Todo el pueblo de Puerto Rico y toda la gente que viene a visitarnos, viene principalmente por las bellezas de nuestras playas.
Mm.
Así que nos parece muy, muy injusto que unos pocos quieran adueñarse de las playas de Puerto Rico, que son de todos nosotros.
Puerto Ricans' battle for their beaches continued over the weekend as activists broke locks and ripped out fences to open up public access paths to Playa Sardinera in Hatillo.
Con los años nos han ido cerrando todos los accesos. Hay muchas calles, todas las calles de las que están, ¿verdad?, perpendiculares con la número 2, tenían acceso a la playa. Y
Mm,
poco a poco las han ido cerrando, cerrando, cerrando. Y esta pues prácticamente era la última que quedaba.
mm.
Y entonces ellos hace como 2 semanas pues la cerraron también. Así que todo, ¿verdad? Todo Puerto Rico pues ha perdido el acceso a la playa de Sardinera.
Locals decried that they had slowly lost access to the beach as private businesses sprang up along the coast, either blocking access completely or charging to pass through their property to enter Playa Sardinera. Overnight and during the day, locals and activists ripped out fencing that prevented people from accessing the beach. The fencing belonged to the owners of an adjacent private campground business called Sunset Park, whose owners are also currently in the process of building an apartment a couple steps from the Hatillo mangroves. Activists repudiated the construction and flooded it with graffiti. About 200 feet away, activists also broke the locks on a gate owned by a church run by the mother of New Progressive Party politician Keren Riquelme. Activists mentioned that this was their typical access to the beach for years, but it had been closed off to them for months. While many locals were happy to see beach access reinstated, some were not as happy to see their private property destroyed.
Rompieron el portón de, de la prima, rompieron el portón del suegro y están caminando por ahí como si eso fuera de ellos. Cuando aquí, vuelvo y te digo, llevamos toda la vida viviendo aquí, nunca hemos tenido problema con nadie.
Both sides claimed that the other's construction was legally dicey at best and harming the environment, while saying theirs was in the clear. Some activists on the ground during the day also raised concerns about both. So, Latino rebels started digging. We found that most of the area, including the trailer park, the construction, and Sunset Park, were zoned as areas meant for preservation of natural resources, as well as specially protected ecological rustic land, which means that they're only supposed to be used for contemplation of nature and scientific studies. When looking at publicly accessible data from Puerto Rico's Planification Board, we found that the trailer park had an approved usage permit while the apartment being constructed only had one approved permit for environmental determination. Sunset Park has one permit, which currently needs rectification for environmental determination. Additionally, part of the trailer park and the construction is in a flood zone and on land that the Planification Board itself has designated as an area where conservation of nature is supposed to be prioritized. Both constructions go against coastal protection guidelines established by the Puerto Rican government in 2019, which aim to drive all construction away from the coast to protect fragile coastal ecosystems. Sadly, coastal construction projects are big business for developers and landlords. Environmentalists continue acting against such projects from continuing development as well as new ones being built across the archipelago.